Every week when we do a Premier League predictor, there's only one person I want to do it with because you're the reigning work Premier League predictor champion from last season, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm at the bottom of the table.
Oh, are you? Okay, well, there's only one way to go from the bottom, and that's up. So Norwich, Watford, what happens?
Well, I'll tell you what happens. This is a game that I will not be I won't be watching.
Why?
Well, I was going to say that Norwich have gone off the boil. They started off fairly well.
They did. Pookie was excellent.
Yes. Watford have never been anywhere close to being on the ball. Not even at a
freezing cold.
So this is going to be a draw.
Finally, he's back among the goals. And for everybody that's got rid of them from their fantasy team, Timo Pukki, he will hurt them. I've never had him, so he can do what he likes. Chelsea Palace.
Will there be a fallout from the energy that the Chelsea boys put in during the week? That was an incredible game. Palace they're tricky. They've got a little bit of goal threat. Defensively, they're fairly solid, but I do feel that Frank's got Chelsea going. I'm going with Chelsea.
Be interesting to see what he does with Mason Mount because he's got a couple of weeks off from Chelsea duty, but he'll want to play for England regardless. Chelsea win that one. Burnley welcome West Ham.
Yeah, but
how do you predict West Ham? Well, Xhaka doesn't know, and he used to play for them.
Yeah, and I agree. I think what we can predict, and I'm hopeful about this, is that Sean Dyche will get his boys going. They've not been firing recently. So I'm going to go with Burnley to win.
I don't know what's going to happen with West Ham. I'll take a draw.
Okay, all right.
But low scoring. And then I'll change it on the predictor sheet for this week, and I'll do the old Tommy Smith routine where he picks all three outcomes and then says he got it right. Newcastle, good win at West Ham.
Yep, surprised me.
Do you know what? They're pretty stable at the back. Against a Bournemouth side, Wilson.
Yep.
Wilson again. King. Fraser if he's fit. That's all right.
I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think I've got this as a draw.
Not confident about these two at all.
But the way that Brucey sets them up, he sets them up really solid defence. It's going to be difficult, but third.
That could be 0-0.
It could be.
Or it could be 1-0 Bournemouth. Southampton, what's going on?
Well, much better last week. Showed a little bit more fight. Everton, they're a strange team.
They're hard to predict as well.
They really are hard to predict. I just wonder if the injury to Gomez last week will that buoy the lads up a little bit. I'm sitting on the fence. I think it's going to be 2-2, a draw.
Desmond
2-2. Ooh,
keeps the guy who's paying our wages happy. The boss. Is that what he is?
Who's that?
He is now. Southampton to beat Everton for me. Okay, Spurs against Sheffield United. I remember doing the predictor with you, and I was like, Spurs, Newcastle. We were both Spurs, and Newcastle won. What's happening?
Fantastic result for Tottenham in the week. Harry Kane's back. Sheffield United, as a group, are a very difficult side to play against. They're extremely organised. The manager, Wilder's really got them firing on all cylinders. I think it's going to be a tough game for Tottenham, but I think they've got enough quality. I'm going with Tottenham.
I'm getting aggro on social media for saying they were going to go down. Everybody was saying they were going to go down.
Correct.
We were wrong. Yep. No problem admitting it. I got it wrong. So if I go against Sheffield United, do I get stick? At Spurs, they're decent. They're well organised.
Are they going to win
in the middle of the park? They're not going to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they took a point of Spurs. But bring it. Leicester, Arsenal.
This is a dangerous game for Arsenal. Very, very dangerous. I was so impressed with the way that Brendan Rodgers has got these boys playing. I mean, really, really playing some fantastic football. I think defensively they are so solid, and going forward they've just got. They've got attacking options from all of them, not just Vardy now. So it's not that one-trick pony with the ball over the top. They've got, good things going on. I'm fearing a little bit for the Arsenal here because obviously it's going to hurt me to go against them. But I'm going with Leicester win.
Yeah, I can see that as well. Jose Perez in the form that many of us fantasy managers picked him up at the start of the season, did nothing, and now he's doing well. By the way, Tielemans, really good side.
Yeah.
Dennis Pratt, middle of the park, decent. They're a good side, Leicester. Repeat of the 1983 FA Cup final. And Smith must score, did he?
No idea.
He didn't. What do you mean you've no idea? Gordon Smith missed at Wembley. United, Brighton.
It's a game that is... I'm having difficulty getting too excited about it. Look, it's a must-win game for United. Normally, Manchester United against Brighton, it's just hands down United going to win. I think they are going to win this game, but I think it's going to be a difficult, sort of a boring game, to be perfectly honest. I'm going with United. I think they'll win 2-0. You're very confident.
No.
Okay.
I
So the silence was deafening there, but no mind.
Well, you did such wonderful analysis. Oh, they don't like each other.
No. This is going to be a humdinger. Just over the road from each other. Villa always would look down on Wolves, and Wolves in the old days would look down on the likes of Villa.
When you played, the old days.
Yeah, the old days. I just like what he does at Wolves. I think going forward they're very attractive. Mings is doing great at Villa, trying to shore that defence up. But I just think at home, we can call this a derby. I think that Wolves are going to win it.
It is. Now I'm doing Parma-Roma at the same time as this, so all my attention is going to be on the Ennio Tardini. I'm not going to be paying any attention on this. I'm going to try, and we used to say I'm going to record it and watch it later.
Nah, never works.
It's not going to happen. So you're going to tell me what's going to happen.
I am going to tell you what's happening. Liverpool took 1 point off City last season, and that was the difference between the winning and losing the Premiership. I'm going to say that Liverpool are going to come out all guns blazing. Yes, it's a dangerous customer to do so, but I just think that they will be so fired up at home with the Anfield crowd. I just think they're going to have enough 2-1 to beat Manchester City.
You could take any of the three outcomes and you could argue against it or argue for it.
Yep.
I'm going to go half a Desmond.
One apiece? Wow.
Why is it one apiece?
Well, I mean...
No, but why is half a Desmond one apiece?
Well, it's Desmond 2-2, isn't it?
So half a 2-2.
Aye.
1-1.
So, well, good maths, that. They teach you maths up in Scotland, eh?
Maths?
Maths.
Why is it the Americans don't say the S on the end? Mathematics?
That is going to be a game for the ages, though, that. It's going to be an unbelievable game. I can't wait for that match.
How much does the outcome depend on Ederson being fit?
Well, Bravo's okay. He's fine.
Fine's not Ederson.
No, Fine's not Ederson. I get that. But I don't think the goalkeeper is going to decide this game.
But the style, he's part of the outfield players, Ederson. He's part of... Yeah. They've got no issue passing it back to him. Bravo's a decent goalkeeper, don't get me wrong, but just different.
Yes, he is. And Manchester City are going to come up against a powerful Liverpool side with so much to play for. So I don't think the goalkeeper is going to be an issue here. I think it's going to be other players.
Well, the one disagreement at the bottom, that's this week's Premier League.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.